On January the 5th, 2022, Kim and Pete are seen vacationing together in the Bahamas. Meanwhile, a day later, on January the 6th, Uncut Gems actress Julia Fox revealed in Interview magazine that she had been on a date with Kanye, explaining that she met Ye at a New Year's Eve party in Miami where they had an instant connection, carrying their romance back to New York City. She then told the story of him taking her for dinner at a restaurant called Carbone and directing a photo shoot for her whilst other diners cheered them on. After that, he apparently invited her to his hotel suite, presenting her with a bunch of clothes like Cinderella, with this being an apparent throwback to Kanye's early days of wooing Kim Kardashian with shopping sprees and wardrobe overhauls. And Julia Fox was apparently so impressed by Kanye's fashion-based chivalry that she jumped on top of him for a love-making session so spontaneous, a professional photographer managed to capture it all. Now, some have suggested that this was a fake media relationship concocted to make Kim Kardashian jealous. However, Julia Fox would hit back on her Forbidden Fruits podcast, sidestepping accusations that the relationship was just a PR stunt. Now, around this time, many people were also quick to point out that Julia Fox had previously had a sizzling photo shoot with none other than Pete Davidson himself. Perhaps Julia Fox was chosen specifically by Kanye to get back at Pete and Kim, but regardless of the reasoning and the coincidences, as the month went on, Kanye would continue to showcase his new bae to the world. On January the 13th, posting a clip of him and Julia Fox hanging out with Floyd Mayweather, Madonna, and football star Antonio Brown in a scene that was supposed to look cool, but I'll be honest, to me looks kind of awkward and uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not sure anyone's having a good time there. Now, the day after this, Kanye was actually interviewed by Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, the outstanding online publication that recently reported falsely that Queen Elizabeth had passed away, with Kanye appearing in this illustrious publication to tell the world once again that he don't play when it comes to his kids.
Don't play with me, don't play with my children, and ain't no security gonna get in between me and my children. Don't play with my children, and it's gonna be all legal.
Also in the interview, he expressed his frustrations that Kim had apparently had security prevent him from playing with his children, suggesting that Pete Davidson being in their family home was the reason he wasn't allowed in.
The security stopped me at the gate. So at that point, security was in between me and my children. And I'm hearing that the new boyfriend is actually in the house that I can't even go to.
Kanye went on to say that he had sent a message to Kim telling her not to let his daughter North wear lipstick on TikTok.
I'll tell her, don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on TikTok. I don't have her on TikTok at all.
Now, of course, there would be much more to Kanye's concerns about his children being on TikTok in due course, but in the days that followed that interview, Kanye's aim was squarely on Pete Davidson. As on January the 14th, audio comes out of a new track called Easy, ironically yet another collab with LA's favorite Kardashian slayer, The Game, with Kanye jumping on the track, dropping the incredibly cringeworthy lyric, "God saved me from that crash, just so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass," as well as lyrics referencing his divorce saying, "We having the best divorce ever. If we go to court, we'll go to court together. Matter of fact, pick up your sis, we'll go to courts together." And going on to elaborate on his harsh parenting techniques, seemingly criticizing Kim as a mother, saying, "I got love for the nannies, but real family is better. The cameras watch the kids, you'll stop taking the credit. Non-custodial dad, I bought the house next door. What you think the point of really being rich for? When you give them everything, they only want more. Bougie and unruly, you'll need to do some chores. Rich ass kids, this ain't your mama house. Climb on your brother's shoulders, get that top ramen out." With this sort of aggressive public statement going out against both your ex-wife and her new boyfriend, it's no surprise that the very people you're dissing wouldn't want to be around you. And the day following the release of that snippet on January the 15th, 2022, Kanye would take to social media, wishing his daughter Chicago a happy birthday after apparently not being invited to her party.
Yeah, I'm just wishing my daughter a public happy birthday. I wasn't allowed to know where her party was. There's nothing legal. They're saying that these are the kind of games that's being played. At the light, it's the kind of thing that really has affected my health for the longest. And I'm just not playing. I'm taking control of my narrative this year. I'm being the father, the best father, the Ye version of a father. And I'm not finna let this happen. And we're gonna be in real time.
Take a slight right turn onto I-405
right here.
North.
Chicago, happy birthday. I love you. And I'm just putting this online because I need y'all support. I didn't call Kim, text the nannies. I got on the phone with Tristan. He said, he asked Chloe, won't nobody give me the address to my daughter's birthday party right now? And that's gonna imprint in her mind that I wasn't there for her. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was supposed to be in Miami recording my album. My whole schedule is all based around me being able to take my kids to school, me being there for them, making sure that I'm in their life. That's the whole point of having money. They take so many fathers just throughout America. They've been taking the fathers out the homes purposely. So I'm speaking up. I'm using my voice to say, this ain't gonna keep happening. This narrative is not gonna happen. It's a lot of people that's down in a position where they ain't got no voice when people be playing games like this. Baby mamas be playing games. The grandmama be playing games like this. And it's like, as y'all know, they ain't finna play like that with me.
Kanye would later return to social media, revealing that he had been allowed to attend the party after all, apparently being given the address by expert of sneaking extra people into events, Travis Scott.
Yo, I'm so happy right now. I just came from Shy's party. And I just gotta shout out to Travis Scott for sending me the address and the time and making sure that I was able to spend that birthday memory with my daughter, to be there with the rest of the family. And I just saw everybody. It was, Chris and Corey and Kylie. Kylie let me in right when I got to the spot because the security, stopped me once again when I got there. And it's just a matter of just having a conversation, open dialogue, and it was just, everyone just had a great time, and I'm just really happy that I could be there for my children. I just want to thank everybody for their support in this situation, and just let me just calmly and legally take control of my narrative. I know we disagree. People have different opinions on a lot of different things that I do, but with this one, this is my main focus. My life centers around my children, and I just had a great time today. Thank everybody for their support.
Apparently, even after this successful visit, Kanye wasn't in a forgiving mood, publicly posting that he expected an apology from everyone in the family who had kept the address from him, with an apparent line even mocking Kris Jenner's partner Corey Gamble, suggesting that he is a woman. I still need a public apology from the entire family for this. You give everything you got to someone, then they try and bully you, and then say they won't apologize. It's up until they all take accountability, every woman there, including Corey. But for now, Kanye had taken the W, but would continue to fight his ex publicly in the weeks that followed, with the central focus of their upcoming beef being the child-focused social media app TikTok.